Nissan Ariya review. What is it? An electric crossover. It's a bit sportier to drive than some of them, but really you'll be drawn to it, or repelled by it, because of its looks. Nissan has gone big on the idea of a clear and simple Japanese design identity. Inside as well as out. Nissan made a bold early start with electric cars. The Leaf has been around for well over a decade, got the world used to the idea of an affordable realistic EV, and has sold well over 500,000. And then, a whole lot of not much. Still, the Ariya is a big step ahead from the Leaf. The Ariya has an all-new EV platform. Unlike the Leaf, it has liquid cooling at the batteries, meaning much faster charging without toasting itself. To take advantage, it has a CCS connector, so it has access to higher power chargers. It switches to all-coil motors, for better high-speed efficiency and freedom from rare earth metals. The same entrails also, on a shorter wheelbase, carry the Renault Megane. And next year they'll be put to use again as the new Leaf, previewed last year by a concept called Chill Out. Well, the Leaf never was too exciting. The Ariya is about the size of the Tesla Model Y or VW Group's ID.4, Enyaq and Q4 e-tron Mob, or the Kia EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5 or Volvo C40 Recharge. But not as wide as some of those, which helps in narrow roads. The Ford Mustang Mach-E is bigger but barely more expensive. Oh. What's the range? Range means two things, so we'll answer both. The range as in lineup of versions starts with a front-drive 217 brake horsepower job with a 63 kWh battery. Next, the same with an 87 kWh battery, which passes higher current, so allows a 242 brake horsepower motor output. But because it has a heavier battery, the performance is almost exactly the same, 7.5 seconds to 62 miles per hour. You can also have the bigger battery with ORD, a torque-vectored system called E for Orky, which none of us will ever remember how to spell. That has two available outputs, 306 brake horsepower and 394 brake horsepower, the last of which does 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.1 seconds. Those battery capacities are usable, net figures. We've tested models from close to the top of the Ariya tree, and the bottom. That is, smaller battery and FWD on the one hand, and big battery with 4WD and 306 brake horsepower on the other. The 394 brake horsepower version will arrive at a later stage. So with various trim options, that gives a price spread of £46,145 to £58,590, but we don't yet have a price for the 394 brake horsepower version. The other meaning of range, the WLTP measured distance from charged up to grinding to a halt, is about 250 miles for the smaller battery, and 315 miles for the bigger, with FWD adding 4WD cuts a few miles off that, and the 394 brake horsepower model loses significantly more, down to 255 miles. What is this Japanese design of which you speak? On the outside, it's simple, with few folds, creases, or slashes.